The Man Who Smuggled a Nation's Future, How Tetteh Quarshie Brought Cocoa to Ghana. If they catch me, I'm finished, Tetteh Quarshie thought as he slipped the cocoa seeds into his bag. The colonial guards on the island of Fernando Po, modern-day Bioko, were vigilant, determined to prevent the theft of their prized crop. For Quarshie, this was no casual risk. He was not a criminal, but a man with a vision, a dream to transform his homeland. This video explores the extraordinary story of Tetteh Quarshie, the Ghanaian blacksmith who, through ingenuity and sheer courage, introduced cocoa to Ghana. His daring act set the foundation for a thriving agricultural industry that remains a key pillar of Ghana's economy today. Tetteh Quarshie was born in Osu, a small Ghanaian settlement, in 1842. A skilled blacksmith by trade, he was recognized for his craftsmanship and innovation. But Quarshie was also a man who peered beyond the anvil and hammer, imagining a better life for his people and his homeland. At a time when Ghana, then the Gold Coast, was largely under British colonial rule, his vision was rooted in his desire for empowerment through agriculture, an industry that could reduce dependence on imported goods controlled by foreign forces. Navigating a world dominated by colonial powers, Quarshie was more than just a tradesman. He was a thinker and a doer, a man who saw the potential of farming as a tool to improve not only Ghana's economy, but also its people's sense of independence. His journey would make him a symbol of resilience and ingenuity, a figure whose name still inspires pride and reverence long after his passing. In the late 19th century, Quarshie travelled to Fernando Po, a lush island then controlled by Spanish colonists and known for its fertile soil. It was here that he first encountered cocoa, a crop that was carefully guarded by colonial administrators due to its profitability. Cocoa was in demand across the world. It was used for producing chocolate and other luxury goods. At the time, however, cocoa farming had not taken root in Ghana or most of West Africa. When Quarshie observed the cultivation and economic impact of cocoa on Fernando Po, he saw its vast potential. He understood that the Gold Coast's climate and soil were perfect for growing this crop. But these insights weren't enough. He needed the seeds, and acquiring them was no small feat. Bringing cocoa seeds to Ghana was an act fraught with risk. Colonial authorities controlled agricultural exports tightly to maintain their dominance, ensuring that crops like cocoa stayed confined to their territories. Smuggling the seeds was not only illegal, but also dangerous. Anyone caught attempting to transport them could face severe consequences, including imprisonment. Driven by determination, Quarshie chose to defy the rules. Through ingenuity and boldness, he managed to collect a few cocoa seeds and conceal them in his belongings. Some account says he swallowed the cocoa seed. Yet he carried on, refusing to let fear outweigh his vision for transforming Ghana's future. After safely returning home, Tetteh Quarshie planted the cocoa seeds on his own farm near Mampong in the eastern region of Ghana. The process was not easy, but Quarshie was unrelenting. Over time, his efforts bore fruit, literally and figuratively. The cocoa trees flourished. These early successes validated his belief that Ghana could become a hub for cocoa farming. Slowly, neighbouring farmers took notice and began adopting cocoa as a crop. What started as a personal experiment on a small farm evolved into the beginnings of an agricultural revolution. As more farmers embraced cocoa cultivation, the crop began to spread across the Gold Coast. By the early 20th century, Ghana had become one of the world's largest exporters of cocoa. This industry transformed the country's economic landscape, providing jobs, improving livelihoods, and fostering community development. Cocoa also gave Ghana leverage in international trade, eventually becoming the backbone of its economy. Even today, Ghana remains among the top cocoa producers in the world, and Tetteh Quarshie's role in introducing the crop is celebrated as a defining moment in the nation's history. Tetteh Quarshie left behind more than flourishing cocoa farms. He left a legacy of courage, innovation, and cultural preservation. His life reminds us that transformation often begins with small, risky steps. The seeds he smuggled and planted didn't just grow into trees. They grew into an industry that feeds millions of families and bolsters Ghana's national identity. Today, his story is a source of pride for Ghanaians and Africans across the diaspora. It underscores the importance of honouring those who looked beyond their present circumstances to envision a better future for their communities. Statues, schools, and roads bear his name, ensuring that his contributions are never forgotten. For Africans in the diaspora, Tetteh Quarshie's story is a powerful reminder of our shared heritage of ingenuity and resilience. In a world shaped by colonial histories and economic imbalances, stories like his highlight the strength that lies within African communities to assert their independence and define their destinies. Moreover, preserving and retelling such stories is an act of cultural preservation. By celebrating figures like Quarshie, we connect with the values and aspirations that have shaped our communities across generations. It's through these narratives that we remember our ancestors' struggles and triumphs, finding inspiration to overcome challenges in our own lives. His story also emphasizes the profound impact that grassroots efforts can have on collective progress. The humble actions of one man, not a king or a government leader, but a simple blacksmith, shifted the economic trajectory of an entire nation. This lesson is vital. Real change starts not with grand gestures, but with small intentional efforts fed by courage and vision. Tetteh Quarshie's daring journey to smuggle cocoa seeds was much more than an act of defiance against colonial control. It was the seed of Ghana's future, a testament to the transformative power of individual determination. Through his vision, bravery, and hard work, he laid the foundation for an agricultural revolution that provided prosperity for generations to come. For Africans and the diaspora community, his story serves as a beacon of resilience and cultural pride. It reminds us of our capacity not only to adapt, but also to create, innovate, and thrive. As we celebrate Tetteh Quarshie's contributions, let us carry forward his legacy by not only cherishing our cultural history, but nurturing it. Every seed, literal or figurative, planted with care today, holds the potential to grow into something transformative for tomorrow. This story isn't just about cocoa, it's about the power of vision and the enduring spirit of a people.